Here we go, Bridge of the Gods for real this time. I'm about to cross into Washington. Bye-bye Cascade Locks. Goodbye Oregon. Thanks for the farewell gift of your rain. I have imagined this moment many times, and every time I just thought, I hope I can make it that far. And here I am, like it's all happening. Yeah, it's really surreal and really exciting. And okay, now I'm walking on this grate, which feels really scary. So yeah, it's around 5 a.m. It's supposed to be warm today, but I'll take warm over cold rain anytime. Okay, there's a car coming. First view of Mount St. Helens. Look at that. This little guy just came up. He was carrying that pine cone. Oh, there he goes. That's impressive. Wow. Hello, just checking in on my first day in Washington. Things have been going pretty well. Everything's been looking pretty much like this, just forested and nice trail. It started with an extremely long ascent out of Cascade Locks, like at least 10 miles of up, maybe 15. Like it was a lot. And yeah, I feel like I've seen at least 5 Sobo hikers, maybe more, and only one Nobo hiker so far, and it's been a pretty solitary day. And it's just been a lot of time listening to audiobooks and music, and occasionally just quiet time in my own head. And everything's going fine today, and for some reason I'm lacking a bit in self-confidence. I'm about 28 miles in, and I have about a little under 10.5 miles to go. It's around 4. Sorry, I'm just like, is my shoelace untied? No. I think it's about 4. What time is it? It's already 4:43. So that's like, if I'm generous, that's 4 hours, which would get me in at 8:43. Which is perfectly reasonable. But for some reason, I just have these doubts, like, I don't know if I can do it. And it's like, what are you so afraid of? And even if I can't make it by 8:43, if I end up being a little later, like 9 o'clock or 9:30, like, what's the problem? But I bumped into a Sobo hiker just now. They were dealing with shin splints. I said, I'm sorry. That's an issue I've had before. I didn't want to say like anything like, oh, but you'll be fine. Or like, oh, I got through it. 'Cause it's like, that's not going to be helpful. But I just wished them best of luck and hang in there. But yeah, as far as the self-doubt, I mean, this happened. This is not new for me. I I think it comes from a place of not wanting to get my hopes up or not wanting to be disappointed. So I have a hard time letting myself believe that I can achieve a goal. Even when on paper, it's like, no, you can do that. That is true of today, my goal for today, which is to make it to this 38.8 mile campsite. I think something like that, which is right within my goals. It would be, if I can average 38s the rest of the way, I think that'll get me under 70 days, I think. And I'm planning to get up early enough that I can add on a couple more miles, because it would be nice to make it to 40. And I have to chip away at the miles because I have a resupply in 4 days or 3 days from now that they close the opening hours. They close at 6:00 p.m. and I need to make sure I make enough progress that I give myself enough of a bubble or a buffer to get there in time. I'm gonna get some water. I was also thinking today about how in the beginning of this hike through the desert and through the Sierra, I cried a lot. I feel like every video was me crying about, just like, it's hard, it's hot, I'm tired, and mainly like I miss Chris. I miss my family. I miss just my people. I miss affection. Like, I miss being touched. And I still miss my people. I miss Chris. I miss all of those things. But I haven't been crying as much, and I it's almost like maybe a wound or something that, like, I felt like I was gonna say ripped away, but it's kind of like I ripped myself away from my life to do this thing. So at first it was like this gushing wound that was really painful, and at this point I've become a little more accustomed to being by myself and doing this hard thing. And it's not that it's any less hard or that I miss those things any left, but I feel like I had to find a way to, like, harden myself, or I don't know, to be strong, or to just have patience and know I'll have those things again. And I don't know what the takeaway is from that. But it's just an observation. I think I've maybe just learned how to better cope with those feelings. And it is maybe tied in with you know, wanting these things back so badly, and that I might have them really soon. And like, you know, the more miles I do per day, the less time it'll take to get to Canada, the closer I get to, you know, Chris and my friends and my family and my life, my cats. And those things are so precious to me. It's almost hard to bear that, like, I guess it feels like there's a lot at stake, even though it's like, no matter how long I take, it's not, you know, a few days difference, like, it's not going to make a difference. But to me it does, because I want those things as soon as possible. And I want to do as well as I can. Like, I really care about doing my best. So then I think I just, you know, want to keep my expectations reasonable, but like balance that with also believing in myself and pushing myself. I've felt kind of blank all day. Like, I'm in Washington, shouldn't I be feeling something? But it's been honestly just like a pretty basic, boring day in the woods. Which is like not good or bad, it's just, it is. But then the more I spend time in my head, as you do out there, you know, all the things I talked about, I think it feels just like, okay, I'm in Washington, hold steady, and, you know, I think I'm telling myself to relax, to be cool, to be efficient, but also like don't blow up or go too hard, because you need to save your energy for the end. And then I also just hope what I'm doing is enough. And it's hard to believe I'm getting closer every day, but I am.